Yo guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NBA games on Saturday. You guys know the drill by now. I got 4 free picks for you guys in this video that I'm really hyped to get into, and we're going to get into those very quickly. First, before we do, to recap how we've been doing, you guys can see by the title of this video, but we are now on a 16-3 run in the playoffs right now, which is just insane. We cashed multiple days in a row, all 4-man plays right there. And in the last 2 days, we have missed a couple legs. Today on Friday, we did barely miss this Jaylen Brown play right here. It depends what app you took it on. It was kind of different on each app. So we kind of hit it, kind of missed it, whatever. I'm going to count it as a miss, just, to play devil's advocate or whatever. And then Luka did miss. That was a bad play right there. So other than that, we basically missed 2 legs in the last, 2019 plays that I've given you guys. So we're on an insane run right now. Make sure to drop a like on this video. It's going to be completely free. Obviously, it takes 1 second to do. I'd really appreciate it. I grind these videos out for you guys every single day. So make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future free pick videos that I post every single day on this channel. Before we get into the plays today, I also have a VIP that is completely free. I've already gotten hundreds of people in for completely free. It's super easy to do. It's literally, I try to make it the most simple and easy way to get into a VIP ever. Every day in the VIP, you will get 7 extra free slips texted directly to your phone every single day. It's literally just screenshots via text message, so you don't have to go to weird, no weird Discord or anything like that. It's super simple, super easy. If you want the free month of VIP and just an extra ton of free slips every single day, all you have to do, make sure you live in one of these white or gray states on this map right here, including even parts of Canada right here. If you live in any one of those areas, that means you could download the Sleeper app or the Chalkboard app right here. I literally could care less which app you download. You just have to get at least one of these apps, and then make sure before you deposit on these apps, it asks you if you have a promo code. Make sure to type that promo code area and type in code GHOST. You have to put in code GHOST before you deposit. If you forget to do that, you can't go back and change it. So you have to make sure to type in code GHOST before you deposit. But as long as you do that, you just have to deposit at least $10 on one of those apps. Then drop a comment down below letting me know you got on one of those apps. That way I can find you so I can send you the link to the free month of VIP. Obviously, Sleeper and Chalkboard will both give you a $100 deposit match and a free Steph Curry play for these games on Saturday. So just by getting on those apps, using code GHOST, you get $200 for free, 2 free plays, a free month of VIP. We're going to talk about it more throughout this video, but the payout that I'm going to give you guys for the play right now on Prizepicks, they're paying out 4.5x. On Sleeper right now, they are paying out a little bit over 7x for the exact same play. So their payouts on these apps are way better. So I'd highly recommend it in general. If you already have those apps, but you still want a free month of VIP, go get a friend on, get a family member on. I don't care if you or someone you know uses code GHOST and deposits at least $10, I will give you a free month of VIP. I don't care. I want as many people to get free VIP as possible. That is the whole goal on this channel, is to help you guys make as much money as possible. And we were 1 leg away, from sweeping in the VIP today. So the VIP has been doing really well also. So just make sure you get in the VIP. All the links are down below in the description and comments of this video. But let's hop in to the 4 plays we got today. So the first play we're going to be talking about is let's go to this Clippers versus Nuggets game. I like this game a lot right here. Honestly, it feels kind of like a Game 7 vibe to it because obviously the Clippers right now are up 2-1 in the series. If they win this game and go up 3-1, we all know it's basically impossible to come back, down 3-1 unless you're LeBron James in his prime and on the Cavs against the Warriors. But pretty much for the most part, obviously, we all know you're down 3-1, your season's damn near over, right? So this almost feels like a Game 7 because obviously the Clippers know that if they win this game, they're basically on to the next round also. So it kind of has that vibe to it. So in a game like that at home, I'm going to be taking Kawhi Leonard over 25 points. I've talked about it a lot in this series. First game, he had 22 points, didn't shoot the ball that great. The next game we took his over on points on this channel with one of the free picks. Absolutely killed it, had 39 points, did great there. This last game, he didn't shoot the ball great. I think he ended the first quarter with like 2 or 3 points, so he ended up getting 21 points. So even with a really slow start in a game that was kind of a blowout, they didn't really need him the whole time. They didn't really need him to score. A lot of guys were making their shots and shooting at very high percentages. He still had 21 points, so I like that a lot. But the reason we've been taking a Kawhi a ton in this series and just a ton in general is because I will say it again in this video, I think he's now at like 19 or 20 games in a row having at least 20 points. So this is a situation where we know he's going to get close to this line. If he doesn't go over, he's going to get close. He's going to make it very, very close for us to get over, if not just, blow past and get 39 like he did the other night. I think in this game, like I said, a game that he knows if he wins this game, they basically win the series. He kind of had somewhat of an off shooting night last game. I think he's going to bounce back in a very strong way here. He should hopefully get 30 or more points in this game against the Nuggets. The Nuggets are one of the worst teams in the entire league at defending small forwards, so he should be able to absolutely dominate them here. He should have been able to do it the whole series, but just a couple games here, he either was just shooting bad or they didn't really need him to take over the game. I think this is going to be a game here where he has to take over the game again, and he should go over 25 points. So I like Kawhi Leonard right there. The second play I have for you is going to be Sengun. So we have been taking him a ton as well. We're going to be taking him over on 10 rebounds. There's a lot of different reasons why I like this play, and we've taken it a ton on this channel. Obviously, you guys see if you've been watching the last couple of videos this week, we're just going to keep following the patterns here. At the end of the day, if a player has a good matchup, I'm going to keep betting on that matchup. Whether they get it, whether they miss, I'm going to keep taking that matchup because that's just the best that we can do, right? So going over 10 rebounds with Sengun, he killed this for us the other day. He had 16 boards. The game one in this series, he had 9. And I want to say 6 of those were in the first 5 minutes of the game. So he should have gone over in that game as well. But regardless, against the Warriors, they give up so many rebounds to centers. He has gotten in his last couple games, obviously 16 here. Not too long ago, he had 14. The game before that against the Warriors, he had 13. So against the Warriors, when it comes to rebounding this year for Sengun, he's really averaging like 13-ish rebounds a game. So at 10 rebounds, every time they put this line at 10 rebounds, I'm going to keep taking the over. Also, if Jimmy Butler does not play, I love this line if Jimmy Butler doesn't play. When Jimmy Butler's out of this lineup for the Warriors, they shoot way less free throws. They miss way more shots. They take way more threes. And all of that just adds up to us getting a ton more rebound opportunities for Sengun. So if Jimmy Butler is out, I honestly love this play. It might even be a lock. I love this play if Jimmy Butler's out. Even if he plays, again, it's still Sengun. He averages like 13 rebounds against them a game. He should go over regardless. But if Jimmy Butler ends up not playing this play, I absolutely love it. They'll probably end up bumping the line. Right now, I think Jimmy Butler is questionable. He probably will end up playing, but I like Sengun over 10 rebounds no matter what. Now, the third play I have for you guys today is going to be the exact same thing that we've been doing the last couple videos, which is going to be those 2 goblins that we're going to throw on top, kind of just like a cherry on top. It's going to bump this play from a 3x payout to almost a 5x payout. So the first play we're going to be going to there is going to be Donovan Mitchell, and we're going to be taking him over his goblin at, I want to say, 18.5. So you guys can see right here, he's gone over in his last 5 games straight. Both these games so far against Miami, he has dropped 30 points. He's playing at Miami in this game. I've said it a million times. I will continue to say it. Star players in away games in the playoffs normally go crazy. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he goes over his normal line at 25. If he gets like 30 points again in this game, I really wouldn't be shocked. So his goblin at 18.5 feels very, very safe to me. This Miami defense is not great at all ever since Jimmy Butler's left. He's been killing them. It's like 18.5 points. He goes over that pretty much every game. So I like Donovan Mitchell over 18.5 right there. That play feels very, very safe. And then the last play of the day is going to be Jokic, and we're going to be taking his over on his goblin on points. Now, some of you guys might not like this, but at the end of the day, we're taking Jokic again in a game 7 kind of situation, a game 7 vibe to it. If they lose this game, their season is virtually over. He knows that. I know that. Everyone knows that. So he has to win this game. If Jokic in basically an elimination game doesn't get 22 points, you throw your hands up and say, it is what it is. There's not much you could do about that. If he doesn't score at least 22 points in a game where his entire season is riding on the line, it is what it is. It's Jokic. In my opinion, he's the best player in the entire world. He should be able to score 22 points here. He does it almost every game. He's done it every game this series so far. I expect him to continue to do that. So he's had 29, 26, and 23. So he should be able to get 22 points in the biggest game of the series so far. So that's going to be the 4 plays I have for you guys for these games on Saturday. Again, make sure to drop a like on this video and don't forget to subscribe. But I do, again, want to show you guys what this play looks like on Sleeper right here. Again, Prizepicks right now paying us 4.5x, Sleeper 7.14x. So we are getting a 7x payout on this play if you put it in on Sleeper. So again, another reason why I would highly recommend to have at least Sleeper or Chalkboard. Not even just because you get $200 for free, you get 2 free plays, you get a free month of VIP, but because genuinely these apps are way better to use betting on the NBA specifically. Also the MLB also. But Prizepicks is really only good for the NFL. Any sport other than that, you guys need to have an app like Sleeper or an app like Chalkboard. Again, I cannot recommend that enough for you guys. That's the best advice I could possibly give you. So Jokic's line is on a discount right here at 20.5, which is why we're getting the 7X, but really good payout right there. So if you can lock this play in on Sleeper, would highly recommend to do that. Again, all the links to all the description, or sorry, all the links are in the description of this video. Just make sure before you download or before you deposit on these apps to actually type in code GHOST so you get your free money, you get your free picks, you get your free, lines right here. So just make sure to do that. Again, links are all in the description. Just make sure to use code GHOST before you deposit. Other than that, guys, these are the 4 plays I have for you for the games on Saturday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.